Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and right now I'm gonna do my top 10 Middle Eastern fragrances for spring. I could have easily come up with 20. I think if you want a second video with another 10, I could probably do it for you. I have a ton of Middle Eastern fragrances. I think there's like 4 or 5 that I haven't reviewed of these. I'm gonna try to keep those towards the end. Yeah, it's 5. I've reviewed 5, haven't reviewed the other 5. You guys already know when I do a list, I do not like talking about them because it makes it go way too long. So let's go ahead and start. The first one is from the house of Lattafa. It's Lattafa Shaheen Silver. Now, this one, it's kind of a mix between Club de Nuit Intense Man and Hasavat. And because of the oak moss vibe, this is something that I do think is more spring appropriate for me. I mean, you could pretty much wear it all the time. A lot of these are really versatile. However, yeah, for me, I'm mostly gonna probably concentrate a little bit more on oak moss in the spring. I already said I was gonna keep this short though, so next. The next one I've also reviewed really recently, and I still really love this one, and honestly, I like the bottle too. Again, from Lattafa, let's just go for it. Lattafa Mahir Legacy. Guys, this one is still probably my top 3, some of my top 3 Lattafa. It smells so good to me. And it's just so fresh. It's got a little bit of mintiness to it. It smells really, really good. And it doesn't have like a lot of the tendencies of what, like it doesn't have the strong, heavy notes that Lattafa will use in a lot of fragrances. I mean, the last one doesn't either, but this one really doesn't. It's just super fresh. And I love it. Next. I think I'm just gonna knock out the house of Lattafa first because it seems like that's what I've been picking up. Also from the house of Lattafa, it's Lattafa Shabi. Just so you guys know, khashab in Arabic means wood. So, I mean, this was meant to be a woody fragrance. It has a little bit of a nuttiness to it, a touch of earthiness to it, maybe a dab of dirtiness to it. But I actually got compliments when I wear it, and I kind of like a little bit of like earthiness in the spring. This is funny for me, but I do kind of like earthy fragrances. I used to not at all, actually. I used to kind of despise them, but now I dig them. So this one, yeah, it smells really good. And you know, it's funny because I haven't worn it in a while, and now I'm just like, I gotta bust this one open pretty soon. Getting the top back on is really annoying, but it does smell really good. Next. All right, I think this one's also Lattafa, so let's knock this one out from the house of Lattafa again. Khaltat Arabia Royal Delight. What you'll notice about these last 4 is they're all really versatile. This one is included in that. It's really nice. It's like fresh, warm, got a little bit of spices to it, like a green cardamom. It smells so good. Man, this is one that like, and it's so cheap. It smells incredible to me. Like nothing groundbreaking. I'm gonna wear this the rest of the night. This smells really good. I miss wearing this one. Yeah, it just smells really, really good. And you know, I feel like it's weird that there's not more reviews of it because it does smell better than anything in its weight class that I've smelled recently. Really date night appropriate, by the way. Spring, year round is date night appropriate, but I'm really digging it right now. If you have not tried this one, I'm gonna link all of them down below if I can find them currently. I don't look before I make these videos, but I'll try to see if I can find them currently, and what I can find I will link down below. Next. All right, I think I have mostly, those are 4 Lattafas. I have some more from Alhambra, but I'll do them later. Let's go to Rasasi. Let's just do it, like, let's break it up in brands. So from the house of Rasasi, it's Rasasi Then. So this is supposed to be a clone of Terre de Hermes, and when I smelled it, I was like, yeah, I totally get it. But I watched a review saying that it was like a lot more synthetic, and I was like, you know, all fragrances are synthetic. But after that, I smelled it again, and a lot of fragrances are synthetic. You know, who's gonna notice the difference? But I smelled it after that, and yeah, you will notice that difference if you really like Terre de Hermes. And the other thing is, in my opinion, this is not as dirty, and I kind of like the dirtiness in Terre de Hermes. I don't know what it is about it, but to me, it smells so good. But this does work. And I feel like for 60 mils, it's like around $20. It's a pretty good deal. Again, to me, it's not necessarily redundant to have both because Tear is dirtier than this. And if you want something slightly less dirty, you would go with this one. But if you want something dirtier, you might the original. However, in spring, I'm still gonna rock this. I really like that green vetivery feel that you get from this fragrance. And that's something that I do actually kind of gravitate towards. I definitely go a lot more green in spring. So next, another one from Rasasi. I feel like I can't remember if I did the review on this, but I don't think I have, and I'll probably try to do it in the spring because it makes a lot of sense. Rasasi Sutur Ta. This is pretty much a really high performing clone of Gucci Guilty EDT. It smells so fresh, so clean, so easy to wear, so versatile. It's like surprising that I don't wear this more often just because it's so easy to reach for. 100% signature scent worthy, and if you only needed a few fragrances, this would be one I would definitely reach for. In fact, I might end up doing a signature scent fragrance video if you guys want to see one, what I would reach for that's in the affordable, let's call it under 40 category, because I do want to put some good Middle Eastern ones on there. If you want that, comment down below and I'll try to prioritize that a little bit because I don't think I've done anything like that, but this smells that good. Next. All right, let's go to Armaf because I do have two. One I've done the review on from the house of Armaf. It's going to be Armaf Club de Nuit Sillage. Now, just so you know, I also own Silver Mountain Water, and yes, they are really similar. However, this does have a few differences, and actually I think the performance is louder. And on my skin, doesn't mean it's gonna be everyone's skin, I get a little bit more rosiness out of this, but in a really good way, a way that goes well with my skin, and I don't always go that great with florals, but this type, the way that it's balanced with like the rose and the freshness and the citruses, it goes really well off of my skin, and I am still not gonna get rid of it, and I still wear both of these fragrances. Like, I understand that it's the same scent profile, but I wear them on very different occasions. And even if you have Silver Mountain Water, it is really similar, but I feel like you could find different occasions to wear Sillage. Next. You know what I noticed? It's like a lot of black, green, and silver today with this spring list, but I really dig it. The next Armaf, I have not talked about it. From the house of Armaf, it's Armaf Niche Platinum. I think the notes of this would lead you to think that it's a much darker fragrance than it is, but this is such a fresh, clean fragrance. Maybe like a touch of amberiness, a little bit of sweetness, woodiness, definitely some good freshness to it, and it is really people-pleasing, really, again, signature scent worthy. You know, talk about that again. Yeah, I gotta make that list for you guys, but this one is not talked about enough. I should probably do a review of it really soon. I have worn it quite a bit recently because it's really easy to reach for, and I really like those easy to grab for fragrances, especially when I'm going to work and I don't want to offend anyone and I want people to kind of enjoy the scent profile that I'm giving off. This is going to be great in the spring. Again, versatile, but this is going to be reached for a little bit more for me in the spring. Highly underrated fragrance because it does smell that good. Next. Two more. I haven't talked about either one. This one you guys have seen on a first impressions video from the house of Alhambra. This one and the next one are going to be Alhambra. It's going to be Alhambra Porto Neroli. I like fragrances like this for spring and summer, but I do really like that nice clean floral feel in spring a lot. Yeah, I love this scent profile, and like this is, I would have grabbed Neroli Portofino because I like 4711 that much, but I don't feel like the performance warrants the price. Now this, I'll do the video on this one soon. You know what? I'm going to try to do all the spring ones. Actually, the 5 that I haven't done because they're all spring appropriate. I'm going to do them. I'm going to review them this spring. This smells so good to me. Like, if you like this Neroli Portofino profile, you need to get this fragrance. It is really that good. I love it. I really do. And without further ado, because we don't want to waste any more time, let's go to the last one. Haven't talked too much about it. From the house of Alhambra, it's Alhambra Kismet Moscow. This is a clone of Vodka on the Rocks. It's got some real nice florals. Got some freshness to it. Really clean. It reminds me of something that would go perfectly with a really nice crisp white linen button down. Kind of casual, but slightly upscale casual. Like, oh man, that's exactly what this reminds me. I might wear this one today. I don't know. I like this one a lot. But I'll do this review soon too, because you guys deserve reviews of the 5 that I haven't reviewed, because they are that good. Like, I wear them a lot, but I have looked and I was like kind of thrown off that I didn't review these yet. But they are coming. You can let me know which one you want me to review first. Let me know which ones of these you're going to be wearing, and let me know which ones I should have added that maybe I don't have in my collection, but I need to get. I've been actually pretty good about looking at you guys' recommendations and trying to do these hauls more based on what you guys want me to review. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!